You're dead.
Do that console.
Prepare for battle.
Beautiful. Don't forget to do your predictions.
That's right.
That's always good, right? You guys want to get some stuff.
So, a quick run out. Buddy and Tep gonna do high fives, dropping down. We had a very interesting level 1 that happened last time where we're able to OG and just take down everything.
Yeah, they went up with 3 of the 4.
Yes.
So that was pretty good with the 1.
Talking to me.
Kyle has clearly paid off SumaiL, because I know he planned on doing this.
Dude, and freaking Kyle's out there tweeting about it too.
Yeah.
This is what happened. He's like, all right, SumaiL's like, all right, I'll spam your voice line if you about me dunking as Michael Jordan. That's literally what happened.
Quite the trade. I mean, to be fair, he did dunk on last game. That did
30
happen.
seconds to
Happen
battle.
again on how it all goes. Starting at the bunch of branches, stick to go as well. If Alliance can come up with the answer. Yeah, a struggle last time around, but I have some hope, particularly with Slardar IO lane.
Yeah, I think to me, there's a lot more weight, even more on S4. Like, I think he played really well last game, and up until those 2 clutch moments, but like, at least he got to that stage, and then you, it's tough because you have to play off basically just Echo, right? Like, you can do your Blink Fishers and everything, and other than that, he's essentially a vehicle for the Morphling.
As long as we stay
The
positive.
Slardar, no long cooldowns, right? Doesn't have to worry about that, and it should make it easier for Limp to play. Really important. So last game he had a very hard time transitioning that farm into actual.
Gonna be that to travel first. It's sort of have to do, but it's hard to do it in Tidehunters. Missile's gonna go out, and the quick kill of the missile too. Nice shredder value.
Time to chain, perfect. Good stuff. Lanes, probably the most interesting one, I guess, would be the mid lane between like Thompson and Limp. The idea of just like, will Thompson push it too far, or will Limp, right? There's definitely an opportunity there where you're like, you try and get too close to space for a scream, thinking you can get the finish after all the whittling down, and suddenly you just get blown up by Tiny, and you feel like an idiot. You know, that tends to happen to the Dota players versus this one. Excellent denies here from Limp. I mean, the guy is good at laning. Like, there's no doubt about that. Obviously, his mid and late game sometimes leaves something to be desired. It's a bit of a classic for him, but his laning is sick.
Far from him. Likewise, Thompson has basically done what his team. Bottom getting a little bit of pressure on. Or with no help. Hear it.
This is such a fun hero to play in lane. Like, ET it's like 2 different heroes in some ways. Like, I feel like there's so much about the hero in the laning stage that you have to learn as much as like a normal hero playing an entire match of Dota. Because there's just so many shenanigans you can do with this hero. With your spirit, between like pulling the waves and like stopping them from pulling the waves by throwing out your spirit, and then if you get the stacks, you get your bonus damage that you're throwing on top of them. For some reason, you can trade like nobody else at level 1 and level 2. Like, look at him with the aura in this. He's fighting 2 heroes.
Yeah.
That's 2 heroes for a spirit, guys.
And it just doesn't matter.
He's done the math.
So strong. Has the salve afterwards if things get a little bit too dicey. Meantime, up top, a very different scenario, but you can. OG can kind of do a similar bullying strategy, but mainly by virtue of like throwing out this blood right and basically saying, you know, want to get these last hits, if you want to contest for ours, you're going to take some damage for it.
Yeah, FNG's actually so slow that he can't get out of the blood right. Like, he just got stuck in it by casting it right in the middle of him. He has to be running like right away when it happens. And Seb even running in there trying to contest the barrier, nearly gets it.
Careful.
Denied!
On to Thompson.
No tail, got stunned, bottom.
Chance. And getting there, first blood.
The bash is out of there. He got a little too bold trying to protect SumaiL.
Wait a minute. Punches coming in now onto SumaiL. The body blocks coming in on from the IO. Can they find themselves a second trying to get the answers? S4 down low, S4 gets the touch and trimming the aggro over afterwards. Hotel's angry about it, wants to see if he can get some retribution, but will it happen?
Great little micro spacing there from Hanskid between the blocking, but also getting in range of the tower. Because you saw SumaiL was trying to get a trade there, and he almost got it on S4, even through the healing.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Action early on here. Creep Wave did end up getting ran through. Double get there just in time to get some more of the last hits. A very scrappy battle amongst them. Starting it off though with 2 kills on top.
We obviously had a bit of a rougher start last game. Kind of similar here as well. Already a gap starting to widen. SumaiL.
Pops in. Bottle dead.
That's 3 daggers. That is a lot of damage.
Okay. After the frustrations, not being able to find kills, it's okay, up top as well. Going in all the way onto FNG. Able to find one.
Nah, it was huge. All that battling, helping out Seb, obviously, right? Gets himself this immunity bonus. He can just chase down onto FNG, and you know that once he's gone for the swashbuckle, there's no way out.
Shredder killing the missile, getting some nice little... we haven't really talked about that much, but there is already a couple of stacks being built up by the IO here. Dire triangle.
Very nice.
Later.
Yeah, only gets the 1, unfortunately. Not quite able to get the 2nd. That's fine. Got the Ancients. That's all that matters, right?
Yeah. Not for you here. Oh, down. Looking for a finish. Can they bring him down all the way, though? Yes, well, Nico Baby gets the kill. 4-1 start. And down bottom also looking for more. No Tail in trouble. Gets bashed, gets killed. Another one.
That's hit as well. Nico. They're answering back in game number 2, and S4 is just terrifying. With the gloves of haste now, and this bracer keeps on turning up the damage. And the problem with ET, of course, is that you don't really have a choice. You have to just keep throwing in the spirit and trading, because once you give up that fight, then they're just going to hit SumaiL. And like his goal is not going to look like this, right? It's not going to be at 32 last hits like he is now. So even though it kind of looks like No Tail's feeding a little bit, it is important feeding, nonetheless. And he even gets another stack onto the small camp here, so he's boosting up his damage. And
Precious bounty.
Dire are scanning.
Scan now. Recognized in the area, and Thompson was able to gain, so realizes that's happening. Does have level 6, almost level 7 now too. If Thompson comes back and test for anything here is more damage getting thrown out up top. FNG down low. Cookie afterwards. A couple more punches. Bloodright forces FNG to the right-hand side, and with the salve up afterwards, down low. Sonic Wave not on the mark! Oh, but Seb's still gonna go down. He hit onto Soxo though, and Nico Baby chased down. Doesn't have quite enough mana or time.
How is he still alive?
Well, goes for the deny. Not quite gonna be there in time. Limp again, making huge rotations in this one, and Thompson also up here, but not able to connect.
That delaying by Soxo almost got Thompson a kill. That would have been unbelievable.
S4, down low. S4 gets the kill though. SumaiL wants to finish him off with a little bit more regen. It's not gonna be enough. Hanskid backs out as well. Dude, it is a brawly game here.
Top.
Number 2.
It's not over.
More?
He went for the combo on Nico Baby, but they threw the missile on Thompson to make sure he don't get the follow-up after. And No Tail even throws out the tip to S4. Nice trade. All that for me.
8-2 in terms of the kills, but still threat. Top net worth to SumaiL.
Now, it's happened again. Look at the difference.
Yeah.
Like, he's, sure, my support's feeding, but you know why he's feeding? He's feeding me, all right? You might think that you're getting the kills. He's the one who's getting rich. SumaiL's absolutely massive right now, and Nico Baby just kind of struggling. He's gone now to the mid lane to fill a bottle.
Radiant's middle
That's not what your carry player wants to be doing.
Yeah, that doesn't feel great, does it? I mean, again, there's a nice chunk of change that's built up here with the ancient stacks eventually for this Gyrocopter, but you need to be able to get there and finish him off. And if you're not careful, you lose a bad fight. Suddenly, SumaiL can come on and try and sneak away.
It's all they're thinking about that right now, right? Like, Hanskid has planted there for so long to get those stacks. Nico Baby's going for the stats build, no rocket barrage or anything, so he just wants to hit stacks in a while here. Meanwhile, No Tail is just hiding down bottom, trying to get caught by S4. S4 does not have a Quelling Blade, so it's not super easy to catch where No Tail is right now. Does ping out exactly where he's standing, so he knows.
He got the natural order debuff on him.
Yeah.
They know he's there, and Limp is gonna go find him. Hey, buddy, how you
Radiant's
doing?
bottom tower is under
Quick
attack.
little jump in, slept, but
Dire's
can't
top
walk
Oh, he doesn't have
past him.
TP either.
Oh no, giving him the tip. Yeah, there's no room there. Queen of Pain's model's a bit too big.
Up
Radiant's
top as well, though.
bottom
FNG tries to get a jump out of the blood right, not able to get it. Silence and done.
As long as the same pod is there. Able to find one in engage. Thompson in Viz room, but is Limp able to be killed?
Radiant's
Here
bottom
has the cookie.
tower.
Have a toss, big combo. Limp though gets the
top
blink
tower is
away.
under attack.
Barely able to escape from that. And S42 will manage to get out. Wow, what a combo. I can't believe he was able to get out of there.
S4's turning it up. Ti10 making the saves.
That's right.
Helping his ally out. Now, of course, that means Seb's a madman right now. Every time someone else is getting a low, but FNG is feeling safe enough to show under tower because there is no rupture at the moment.
They were able to clear out the large camp for Go Baby, but haven't decided to take on those ancients.
Radiant's middle tower is
Thompson's
under
pretty
attack.
poor again.
Yeah, he's not having a great time on this tiny.
Well, I think
Not
they're
ill.
just doing it again.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, this is what they want. This is the Thompson is I think lowered himself in terms of farm priority for this this series at the very least.
Well, and it's interesting too because you're starting to see like the differences in style. And is this 4 Protect 1 going to end up working? As Seb getting rolled on a little bit. FNG missed there at the end. Avalanche toss.
Dire's
Thompson.
middle tower is
I
under
mean,
attack.
this is pretty bold of him. Takes off that corrosive haze and Seb will back away.
It's so interesting because I feel like, I mean, this has always been how they played, right? It's not
Yeah.
that, but I just feel like it's been pushed to a further extreme. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, I feel like Thompson's usually like a little bit closer to the other two.
Relocate in.
Oh, the Bulls?
Oh,
They couldn't
well
do
played,
it.
SumaiL.
He got it nice.
Yeah, was able to get there in time and will be stopped, but then the relocate's going to come down. They don't get the kill. Nice deny comes out there. My boy's the Bulls.
Dire's top tower
I know you love the
is under
Bulls.
I
attack.
do love
Big
the
fan.
Bulls.
Yeah. They'll get a couple kills this event, I'm sure. Thompson taking the top tower right now with the help of a catapult, though, and doesn't look like there's going to be a contest here from Alliance. We are on the item waiting train, so these are all the problems that you expect from the
Dire's
Earthshaker.
top tower
Unfortunately, they
is
also get
falling.
bundled a little bit towards the Slardar, as he needs to wait for that Blink Dagger. In this game, however, he does have the Eye Up, so that is something where they can at least try and create some plays and opportunities utilizing the relocate, as well as just the general speed. These cookies.
Yeah, there's no way out of this one. Deco Baby just gets demolished there. Throws out one more cookie
He
afterwards.
question marked as he walked into the Earth Splitter.
Are fortified.
Are you kidding?
Okay, to be fair,
Ti, he was going to die no matter what.
no, to be fair, he did tip him in lane.
That's true.
He tipped him in lane, all right? That was a taunt to get bodied, true combo.
Dude, to be honest though, IG started all of this. There's some things going on. There's a little bit of saline flowing in the bloods. I don't have Peter here, but in spirit.
S4 gets a lot of space up top, though. This kind of stuff you need.
Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah, that's a ping.
Wait a minute. They know. They know.
This is so dangerous when you just can't farm them with anyone else. Like,
Oh god, this is dangerous.
dude, they're coming for
Dude, this is looking. If Alliance lose these, they're gonna lose the game. It feels like they know that they have to show up and fight this one.
SumaiL's just like drooling.
He's so ready. No tail gonna get caught. Is there another question mark coming out? Down low, S4 dead. Now Alliance trying to find themselves a little bit of a turnaround here. Seb is running away from the missile so quickly. He's barely able to back out and keep Nico Baby from dying, but will he end up dying himself? The right clicks come through. Thompson diving under tower gets the
Dire's
finish.
middle tower is
The
under
easy
attack.
tag comes out. Seb just still running around like a madman. The only one left is Nico Baby, and look at your ancients. How are they gonna come take them all?
Oh, Thompson's getting that one. He's like, nice. I've been so poor. Thank you. Now he can finally get over top of S4 on the net worth chart. Man, those are a target. They want to get some vision in there, knock down the tier 1 tower, and that's going to make it a lot less safe for them to go there. And look at the circle from Alliance. FNG saying we need to secure our triangle right now.
Yes.
Like, that is our bank. That is our chance right now to try and get this Gyrocopter somewhere relevant. We cannot lose that.
Well, and the thing that's interesting about it also is that they're just going into fight. Like, SumaiL's not coming to take them. He's farming his own stuff
he'll
and
be
saying,
there.
we're going to go and, like, just stop you from taking them and cause chaos while SumaiL keeps farming.
Scanning.
Like, that's what it feels like. They're not actually even, like, fully committed to taking them themselves. They're just wanting to stop Alliance from doing it.
They've scanned too.
Yeah.
They know. Oh, no, he's coming. He's coming. He'll make his way over here.
I mean, even if he doesn't, like, this is all great, I think, for OG still.
Oh, good ward.
But he's doing anything.
Stops as well. Sees what they're doing. All right, they're going for it.
Now trying to take him as quickly as
Cookies?
possible.
Kisses?
Maybe. Have to be careful. Moving in. The big steal. How many come out? Oh, a couple there for SumaiL, but they're trying to force the fight. FNG, he's getting rolled. Is it going to be enough, though? Thompson down low. The kisses afterwards. A good chunk of damage. Oh, no! From No Tail does so much damage. Gives him the high five. Oh, let it be so and let it be said. OG just absolutely wrecking another huge win. How much damage that Earth Splitter?
That was so nasty. Thompson tossed S4 up top into the Earth Splitter as that went off there too. That damage has got to be all Earth Splitter.
Oh,
that was 3 heroes just getting cracked in the middle of that thing, and that not really something you look for as the level 1. That was the big damage.
Oh, another round here as Alliance. They need to come up with answers. They didn't lose all the Ancients, but it feels real bad right now as they'll get stomped yet again. No Tail.
Such a similar situation the last game.
It is.
Like, they've got this gold lead on OG, and now we have these big item timings that we sort of need right now. And that's going to be a BKB for S4. He's got the blink, right? He can farm his way there with kills to bring the rest of his team back into this game. And here's that replay. You can see Nico maybe actually, he does all right. He gets a little bit of gold from this, but so many of them get stolen.
Devastating play as the roll came out, and then of course, as you're talking
Look
about,
at that toss-up.
In just hits on everybody.
And it makes sense so fast, right?
Yes.
You're getting a max HP percent minus off for a Bloodseeker.
There was a relocate gank that we missed while that was happening.
That's
Thompson ended up getting brought down. Certainly not the end of the world.
Got relocated and stunned, and they right-clicked him, and he died. There's the recap, guys. I got it.
Goes down. Trouble, S4 backing away as well. Fine. So
I like this, the triple crown build. This is how you win 3 TIs, all right? So he's sending a message with his item build. The triple crown, Atos into Veil.
That's good.
Like,
that's good.
That's genius. Seb's on a whole other level, all right? This guy operates
items now.
Like he says we've done taunts, we've done sprays. Has anyone done items? You guys drop your items? I'm just gonna buy them thematic.
Oh, that's so good.
Dire's bottom tower.
And all that with just one eye. How does he do it?
I don't know. Pirate man D. Pirate life for me.
Avast. Do you think we should just approach him with pirate terms if we see him?
No, I don't think he'd like that.
I think he's laughing.
I don't think we should approach him. He's gonna kill us probably. Everybody that shows up.
You'll look like that. Yeah, they get Atos, they get silenced, and away they go.
12 to 14, and a 5,000 gold. Alliance again. Nothing's impossible. Teams make mistakes. It can happen. But right now, SumaiL is 4,000 net worth ahead of the next highest in the game. And guess what? That's also his teammate.
Sox's cookies have been so good. He makes this look broken. Like, this isn't a hero that I would say is widely considered to be like mega strong or anything at the moment, right? Like, she's had her times in the meta and everything. But so many of these cookie plays in the early game were just absolutely stellar.
Because, you know, just taking that one value point better, taking that solar press afterwards. This could be good though. Can they bring them down? Sonic Wave connects onto both. The relocate coming forward, wanting to find the finish. Will they be able to bring down SumaiL? This is the kill that they need. They take down the Snapfire, but also get the Clinkz. That is exactly what they need. Earth Splitter off the mark. OG have to be careful.
Yeah, there's a big temptation for Alliance right now. Because they know that everything's been spent from OG, right?
That was huge. That was everything that they needed and a little bit more. It's now a 3,000 gold lead, and
Thompson.
I mean, you don't have. This is all the net worth already gone.
Greedy, dude.
Thompson is crazy and gonna pay the price for it. G again, a little bit too big for your britches here.
He was thinking like, if I see them though, I can blink away. I'll be fine. He was almost right, but gets a bit of a bad blink there. picked off there, and that lead is just getting absolutely sliced. And I love this. No cooldown Dota, no Echo Slam to worry about. They just instantly smoke. They want someone else. They're trying to catch OG when they're a little bit like tilted, not necessarily mentally, but more like, oh, we don't have quite all of our tools available, and they got him right on that bounty room.
Where he's going to be
Counterplay?
the finish. Nail thought about running in there, has the cookie, has the Mortimer's Kisses even.
They want someone other than FNG. FNG looks a little bit free, I think. And, well, in the end, that might mean they don't even get him.
Atos does. Give him the whip.
He was a no matter what dead. That They were kind of hoping for like the and one kill.
Right. And that ends up being a little bit weird too, right? Like trading support for support, but I guess again, if you're trading and you're behind, it's going to be beneficial. In Alliance, all time for Nico Baby to farm and start to try and catch up to like this early acceleration, this like rapid growth that you see, and Clinkz getting where he needs to be is good, but if Gyrocopter starts to catch up, that's a problem. It's dangerous.
He's so long though. He isn't getting there. Obviously, it's masking due to the Ags, but right now he's in trouble. He has to be relocated out, which means, of course, that it's a sacrifice, but it's one that Hanskin's willing to make. Definitely don't bring him backward.
Go all the way back to base.
Yeah, jeez, I'm getting a little bit worried there.
I can make a joke. Back.
Radiant's courier.
I'll do it.
Don't think I won't. You better buy that BKB.
Structures are fortified.
Better done that. Going in towards that. S4.
Dire's bottom tower.
Again, this was the big timing that they were looking for last game, was all those alliance that they just never got the chance to get. Now the question is, can OG put the screws to them? Can they try and like close down the map a little bit?
Yep.
They don't have the same access to Roach that they did have last game, and like, or rather, they didn't get the early Roach that they got last time. So it's getting a little bit dicey here.
Yeah, there are definitely some issues once again with like spell immunity and everything though, like this idea of just like how valuable is the BKB, right? That, you know, OG have some tools that can still punish you, especially they can just like potentially leave the fight, right? They want to like rock you and run away. It's like they definitely have ideas about itemization in mind to their hero.
5-man smoke. Forward has the goal here. Yeah, they see him. And Stomp's gonna come out. Has the Atos connecting. Dead FNG. That's position 5.
Thompson's hunting.
Like the rest of the line didn't get out. One limp. Again, there's a relocate potential here. They find the wrong here, but now they're gonna go into Roche. Oh, this is nice from OG if they
look
get
at that
this.
solar crest. There's so much minus armor right here.
Yes.
This thing is just gone.
Or there. So I would hope not.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant. Radiant's top tower
Lurking
is
nearby.
under attack.
Oh, this could be a kill maybe. Relocate on top.
Yeah, with the obs being there, it looks very tempting. Sox is kind of big. I think Limp is wondering where the rest of OG is.
Right.
Doesn't want to risk it. Obviously, that's what happened last time, is that they were starting to make the comeback. They made a couple bad attempts on pickoffs that weren't really safe, and they lost both of them and kind of lost their momentum back into the game. Speaking of momentum, that's very good. Gold-wise. More stacks back into our Gyrocopter here on the side of Alliance. They're going to feel good about that.
After that warm-up game, it feels like Limp is definitely on the right track this time. 5, 2, and 6. Had a much better falling for some kills. Potential here. Spots him, but they jump right away. SumaiL got vision on him. No-Tail tries to go for the stump, but the BKB is out. Now seeing if they can bring down No-Tail. But the turnaround, Sonic Wave, they kill off Zuxa. Roll through, FNG in some trouble, tries to live. Hanskin keeping him alive, has the relocate away in a second and gets him out. Away from S4, so the Atos not going to connect.
Dire's top tower is under
Wow, that was
attack.
nice.
Close. But it's going to be pressure onto this tier 2 tower.
Yeah, Hanskin using the Holy Lock of Charges, though, just to actually get the save there when FG had to jump through with that Rupture sitting on top.
Is under attack.
Not out of it. In the last couple of minutes, you can see the efficiency of farming from Alliance. It's brought it down to less than 1,000 gold,
Dire's
separating
top
these two.
tower has fallen.
But it is a tier 2 tower taken, and
Radiant's
now
middle
the
tower
outpost.
is under attack.
Aegis in hand, OG. Difference between going 0-2 and going 1 in the group stages for both teams. Like, going 0-2 means it's pretty freaking hard to get into the upper bracket, I feel. 5, obviously. I think even that's pretty unlikely. Likewise, if you go 2-0 at the starter groups,
Going good. where you want to be. That's it. That's all you had to do.
Invisibility. Radiant's bottom
Just win.
tower
You know,
is
that's
under
always the
attack.
easy advice.
Dire's middle tower is under
Yeah.
attack.
I mean, he's fearless right now. Like, if you can't get a good objective, forcing a bad fight is always good gold and Aegis, right?
Oh, wait, did it cancel it? Oh, he didn't have TP. Oh, he's in trouble. TP out, relocate. That was weird. He wanted to make sure that they got Nico out of there. So Monskin will die. Looks like they also managed out.
Radiant's
Io,
middle tower
pay the price. Ends up being brought down in the end by the big bad Clinkz. Hero banned a couple times.
Yes, versus OG. After these two games, 100%. Win or lose this game, it still looks crazy the way that they're playing it, right? Seems to be like the perfect carry right now. I love that he can clear the camps without needing to stack, but he can still farm stacks. Yeah. So like you can see that he's utilizing this this loss on the 15% by just like clearing the camp sometimes at the minute mark. But if a support's going by, they can still stack it up for you, and it's really easy to farm.
Dire's courier.
Rupture. KB try and TP out, and that's for escape. Putting the screws right now to Alliance, closing out the areas. Right now,
Dire's
Alliance
bottom
don't
tower
feel like
is
they can
under
fight.
attack.
With the Aegis, almost
Radiant's top tower is under
how much
attack.
extra damage can they get in on OG where that Aegis fires?
You know, that's an interesting thought too, is that now they can actually see that, right? Like, we know that they have the timing these days.
Radiant's top tower
Healed
is
up
under
afterwards.
attack.
KB comes out. Back away. Oh, SumaiL almost able to connect there. S4 gonna
Dire's
throw
middle
out the
tower
corrosive
is under
haze.
attack.
Time to continue to farm.
Dire's
Trying to get
middle
towards that
tower
AC,
has
but it's
fallen.
another tier 2 tower down. And that's all of them
Worthy
across the map
tribute.
done.
That's goals.
Radiant's
So
top
you can be
tower is under
completely
attack.
happy with this Aegis. They have time. They have a full minute.
This is OG though. I don't know if they're ever completely happy unless they're in your base. And that's one kill inside of it.
All right, don't look. Let's guess F&G's depths. I haven't looked.
6.
Dire's
I was gonna go
middle
7.
tower is under
All
attack.
right, what do we got?
9. Okay. All right. That's his lot in life right now. But look at this. OG just going up high ground. I mean, again, this is 30 seconds until Aegis is going to be reclaimed, but they're getting in every little bit of action that they can in the meantime.
Dire's bottom
Talk about the minus armor. Look at the plus armor they're just throwing on top of them, right?
Yeah.
Even nice. I love the solar and medallion. It's so cheesy looking.
Radiant's courier has been
Super
killed.
valuable. And out of Slardar in the game, it's what you need.
They got the Daedalus courier. That's important. That's awesome. All right. I guess he wasn't that close next to it. I guess 800 gold's not that far for SumaiL, though, to be fair at this point, with the speed at which he's farming.
Looking
Radiant's top
very
tower
hard
is
for
under
Alliance, but
attack.
you can that there's some avenues here, some ways that they can get back into it if they can get those items online. Nico Baby has Magnum Scepter done.
I think the shard on S4 is a really cool tool, because one of the problems is that you're seeing he has to initiate on SumaiL in some of these circumstances, and he's always going for the corrosive haze and then crushing. Because if he doesn't have his bash prep, that's kind of his only choice, right? So he doesn't want to just get away with invis or like have to worry about it after, and obviously they need the damage at this point because he's so tanky. So you get the shard, and that way you get the guaranteed ultimate on top of him right away.
Nice if we could see Alliance trying to play before. Like he's what 5,000 gold up right now.
They actually just scanned the dire triangle, and it was green.
Okay.
But Alliance are in there right now, so this could go a little poorly for OG. So alone right now.
He is mega in there, just
They're trying to relocate, but it's too slow.
And like that limp, he's gonna get Abba tossed and killed, and this was the fight that they had waited so long for. It's just not gonna happen for them. I mean, they're gonna relocate out of here. Don't even get the kill onto Saksa.
As long as we stay positive.
Oh man, that was just a little bit of miscommunications happening.
Limp just got slept.
Dire's middle
He got
barracks
slept
are
into
under attack.
Avatos, and he just died.
Oh man.
No BKB. That's the disaster mode right there.
S4 was in and not in the place that he needed for that fight. They just finished this Aghanim
Here's the
Scepter
thing,
done,
is they
too.
had that ward, right, in the Radiant
Yeah.
jungle,
Yeah.
and they were all split. So good thing OG didn't buy that gem and de-ward that, or Alliance wouldn't have felt safe trying to make that play.
Oof.
Another reason I'm here.
10,000 gold. It's like these moments build up this anticipation of something that could end up happening. Finally a fight where it goes well for Alliance, and then
look at that.
just falls through their fingers.
Yeah, Aghanim's on Zeb too.
They're getting all the items now.
He's had a fantastic game.
He really has.
You know, he's been extremely high in the net worth through the majority of this game. Only recently has Thompson actually had a chance to like kind of make his own way back up there, because Seb's sort of been like less involved on the farming side, not as present like in the lanes. Whereas like Thompson gets up to the Echo Saber. Now it's full on Aghanims too. I love Tree Volley.
That was a double smoke, but regardless, smoke don't have S4 in it. It happened right there. Now SumaiL comes out, finds Limp. It feels like it's falling apart. Can they blow up SumaiL? BKB run away. The Tree Volley goes out immediately. They have to freaking TV out of there. Tomskin's going to be controlled. They take down S4. Now seeing if they can find the kill on the IO. The missile is going to chase down out of there. They managed to get out on the IO at the last second, but just nothing going the way that it needs to be right now. Alliance. OG looking clean as can be.
Dire's middle tower.
SumaiL just stands so far back and lobbing this into the towers.
What an interesting spray to drop down there is, oh man. OG looking for the tier 4 towers now, what, 15 seconds away from everybody being back alive on Alliance. It feels like they haven't even gotten the chance to take a fight. They know that there's no BKB available. Our Nico baby, he just has to sit there and take it, relocate back. Limp gonna get Avatos, gets the blink away, but the towers are falling. OG throwing the Tree Volley into the fountain. Where's the answer? Alliance don't have it.
They're not done though. They want to keep fighting. They're smoking out. They see an attempt here.
Oh God, is it gonna work? I mean, they just blink away. Alliance, nowhere left to go.
One second from BKB.
Oh, he just drops. No BKB available. Literally Murphy's Law of Dota happening right now for Alliance and OG. Are they gonna be able to back out of there? Nico baby trying to chase in. Can they take a good fight finally? Zoxa down low, tries to pull them out further. But Alliance, have they done enough? Can they do enough? The right comes come through. SumaiL blows him up. Nico baby down low. They break the tether. It didn't work. Thompson was able to jump in and snag him. Oh, what a play coming from Thompson at the last second. As they chase in, looking for more. Seb continuing to find him. They only lose one in that Snapfire. The mass tips come out, as there's still some salt in the veins from earlier in the season. OG looking to end this one emphatically.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
There were some moments there where they were close in that team fight, but Thompson, any hope that they had at the end there. Big plays, and now the chase down continues. This kind of looks like a little bit of a beatdown at this point. They're still going to buy back on Nico baby. Again, not going to give up. They have the heroes with some potential, of course, right? You know, you never know what can happen with the Gyrocopter. You have the IO. Rapier Dota, perhaps, a little bit on here, but I'm a little surprised that they're still playing this out. I'm not going to lie.
There's not a 0 at the end of that number down there.
No, it could be a while until there's a Rapier, for sure. But Alliance clearly saying we want to play to that. We're not going to give up yet. Even, like, they want to smoke here.
To head on in. Or head back towards the Roche, because in all that fight, I mean, so there is a Roche available.
Yeah, they're going.
Radiant are scanning.
Smoke breaks,
right.
S4, good crush, on 2, and ruptured, and in trouble. So he tries to back away, S4 is dead again. He has been on the struggle, and now the chase forward, slept. Another round of the Earth Splitter comes through, trying to roll out, do what they can. FNG, there's one shot coming out from the Clinkz. Hits the roll on to Seb, but nothing else left in the tank. As it is just not worked Alliance's way in this game number 2. OG, the last couple of minutes, it's just fallen off a cliff or risen up a mountain. OG turn their sights back onto the Ancient now. It's going to be a long day of Dota.
Yeah, they want to hurry it up.
Yeah, they're feeling ready. As the Ancient is getting ready to fall, Alliance still not willing to back out of this game. Want to give it one last go. Nico baby runs in, Sonic Wave afterwards, dies to the right clicks. Nico baby in trouble. He too will fall, and there's some GG's happening eventually in the end. As OG gonna end this one 2-0. Very, very solid performance.